नमो नारायणाय। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथः बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्यात् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणम् अस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तत् आत्मनि निरते यद् उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ May my limbs, speech, eye, ear, strength and all my senses grow vigorous. Everything is Brahma of the Upanishads. May I never deny Brahma. May Brahma never scorn me. May there be no denial of Brahma. May there be no scorning by Brahma. Let all the virtues recited by the Upanishads rejoice in me, delighting in the Atma. May they in me reproach. The Upanishad belongs to the Samaveda and derives its name from the first word of its beginning verse, namely Kena, means by whom. The Upanishad is a small text in 4 parts. Brahma is depicted in the Upanishad beginning with Kena Sitam, appearing in the form of questions and answers. The first 2 parts are in the form of a dialogue. He who knows how can one realize Brahma by transcending mind and senses is explained here. The nature of Brahma is also dealt with. Atma, or Brahma, is beyond the reach of senses and mind. He is the mind of the mind, ear of the ear. Behind the breath and the senses there is the supreme Brahma. But the light of Brahma alone the mind, prana and senses function. The 3rd part contains the well-known Deva-Jaksha Sambada, or the dialogue between the Devas and the Jaksha. In the 4th part of the methods of meditation and Brahma and the pros of meditation are explained. The first mantra of the Upanishad sings Om Kere Sitam Patati Presitam Manaha Kena Pranaha Pratama Praviti Yuktaha Kere Sitam Vajamimam Vadanti Chakshyuhu Srotram Kahu Devo Yunagati. By whose will is the mind drawn towards its objects? Who makes the vital breath, the first sign of life, function? Ordained by whom do people utter words? Which God directs the eye, the ear, and other organs? The desire to know Brahma and attain freedom from birth and death can arise only in the person who is endowed with a pure and calm mind, who is free from desires and who is disgusted with the sensual objects of this illusory world. cannot be obtained by logical discussions. Such knowledge only as is acquired by studying under precept does good. When one attains knowledge of Brahma, avidya or ignorance, which is the seed of bondage and cause of karma performed for the attainment of objects of desire, is totally destroyed. There is neither sorrow nor delusion for the knower of self who beholds the one Atma everywhere. He who knows the Atma goes beyond sorrow. Moksha cannot be obtained by karma or knowledge combined with karma. The knowledge of the Atma is antagonistic to karma and cannot therefore coexist with karma. There is no duality in knowledge. In karma, there are agent, fruits, etc. The performance of karma will take one to the world of minds only. It cannot make one immortal. Brahma, the only real entity, cannot be attained by any other means than the removal of ignorance through knowledge of the self. That supreme Brahma, who is unborn, unchanging, worthless, undecaying, immortal, fearless, eternal, self-luminous, all blissful, and all forwarding, is covetable by all. The third mantra of the second chapter of this Upanishad sings, Jasya amatam, tasya matam, matam jasya no vedasaha. Avijñātam, vijānatam, vijñātam, avijānatam. That means, it is known by him who thinks he knows not. He who thinks he knows doesn't know. It is unknown to those who know and known to those who do not know. The ear thinks that it can hear. The eyes are proud that they see. Nose feels that it can know the smell. The tongue is proud of its sense of taste. And the body feels proud of its ability to touch. But do they really have that capacity? What about their abilities when the person is asleep or when the person is absent-minded? When the person is dead, who sees, hears, tastes, or speaks? Is it the sense organ or someone else? What is the capacity of the senses? Each sense has a presiding element. Light, for example, is the presiding element for sight. Similarly, the five elements are the presiding deities to the respective senses in our body. Therefore, like the senses, the elements also began to feel proud of their abilities. To humble them, Jaksha once placed a small blade of grass and asked the wind to blow it off, fire to burn, etc. They have failed to do what they are asked to do. Then they are told that there is a superior power working behind them, through them and in spite of them, and that is God or Brahma or soul. The highest power is the ear of the ear. of the eye, nose of the nose, skin of the skin, mind of the mind, and life of life. Upanishad gives us the functioning and truth of all science and life. As long as God keeps the awareness of I in us, so long do sense objects exist, and we cannot very well speak of the world as a dream. There is fire in the earth. Therefore, the rice and balls and potatoes and other vegetables jump about in the pot. They jump about as if to say, we are here, we are jumping. This body is the pot. The mind and intelligence are the water. The objects of the senses are the rice, potatoes, and other vegetables. The I consciousness identified with the senses say, I am jumping about, and Sachidananda is the fire. The last mantra of the Upanishad sings, Yo va edam evam vedapahatya papmanamanatne swarge loke jeye pratihitishthati. That means, he who knows these thus after having shaken off all sins abides firmly seated in the endless, blissful and highest Brahma. He is established in him. Om Apyayantu Mamangani Bak Pranachaksyu Srotram Adhavalam Indriyani Cha Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Ma Brahma Nirakarot Anirakaranam Astu Anirakaranam Me Astu Tat Atmani Nirateya Upanishadsu Dharma Te Mai Santu